Hey guys, I'm now Michelle Mhango. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time, you are welcome. I haven't been here for some time. And guys, as you can see from the title, it's because I am a first time mom. I just gave birth to such an amazing, beautiful, gorgeous little girl. I can't believe I get to say those words, but I'm super excited. I am happy. It's been such a journey with my husband, having a baby home and just parenting, and it's been such a beautiful experience. With that said, there are things that I was not prepared for. I mean, it's the first time, so there's things that people tell you, so you kind of know it. It's head knowledge, but you've never experienced it, so it's just gonna hit you like it's just gonna be shocking. So the fourth trimester, as people like to call it, the 6 weeks after giving birth, really mainly, is crazy. It is crazy. I think what really helped was the fact that after giving birth, my husband and the baby and I went to my mom's house, and we got so much help from that place. Otherwise, I don't even know how I was going to handle that, because at least a lot of the help was a lot of the mental load was taken away. I didn't have to think about what I need to do next. I need to cook. No. I didn't have to think of any of that stuff. But really, it was so crazy. And because I'm a first time mom, there's a lot of things I don't know. So I was super anxious about so much. I would be so worried if the baby's okay. Am I feeding the baby enough? Is the baby sleeping enough? Or maybe is the baby sleeping too much? So much was happening. But the biggest thing for me was people handling my baby. So I trust very few people. I think I have trust issues around handling a baby because I have seen so much in hospitals where sometimes babies get burnt, and obviously it's not on purpose, but I just was so scared about so much. So even just thinking about, because I'm tired, right? So thinking about getting a nanny to help with the baby, and this is someone that I probably haven't lived with ever before, so I don't know who they really are. It was not an easy thing to decide. So we're still in the process of making that decision, but it comes with a lot of anxiety. I think some people have it easy, especially if you have a big family and you live with other family members, it becomes so much easier. But because it's me and my husband and the baby, it can be a lot. And especially if you consider going back for work and all that jazz, it's not the easiest thing. Another thing that was really shocking, I've heard of, but was shocking to experience, was how my emotions really went up and down. Oh, it can be such a trap. And coupled with being tired, feeling like you were just hit by a train, it wasn't the easiest experience for me. But it gets better. It gets easier with time. That's with the emotions. I'm sure at some point you have watched a movie where a woman gave birth, right? And the baby was put on the woman's chest, and she was excited, crying, and saying all sorts of things. And then the husband cuts the cord, and the baby's taken away, and you know, uh, it doesn't happen that way for everybody. And I think that was a very shocking thing for me, because what happened was, when the baby came out and they put the baby on me, I was in so much shock. I'm just like, um, what just happened? All I remember was the baby cried, the suction, and they took the baby to the side. At some point, I did hold the baby, but it wasn't what I expected. And yeah, I just had to be kind to myself, because in the moment, well, after that moment, I was like, is there something wrong with me? What just happened? Why not have a connection with my baby? Anyway, all that. But if it doesn't happen that way for you, just be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. Everybody's experience is different. As much as there's a number of things that were pretty shocking for me, there's things that I did that kind of made my delivery better than I thought it would be. So as I think after at 30 weeks or so, we started going to some classes, some birth classes. I mean, I'm a doctor and I have head knowledge of what happens when you're giving birth to a child, but I have never experienced that. And all I have seen was it's really painful, and I have seen a lot of complications and things like that. So I was super scared and worried at some point. I'm like, maybe I should just have a C-section and avoid the whole, you know, crazy and dramatic part happening. But I went for classes with Bump Birth and Beyond. I think that's what they're called. Yes, I will just put something down here so you can easily find them on their social media. Um, yeah, so I went through those classes. I went through those classes with my husband, which made it so much easier and better. It really worked on my mental because I was so scared. But then after that, the lady, our instructor, oh, Margot was amazing. The instructor was super, super great. She kind of helped me trust my body, just making me believe that my body was created in a certain way that I can give birth, that I'm capable of doing that, and I have the strength to do that. It was very, very helpful with a lot of things to meditate. Even around that was teaching us how to keep our bodies healthy, how to exercise, what do we need to eat. There was so much around that that really helped me. Exercising throughout my pregnancy was a big deal as well. I was working up until, well, towards the end of my pregnancy, and at the hospital, I was in the surgery department, and it was on the fourth floor. So I would go up the stairs most of the time, up and down the stairs. Um, and it kept me healthy. When I got back home and I was on maternity leave, I was walking a lot, I was exercising. That helped to keep me really, really, really fit. Really, really fit for the big day. Yeah, so I think that was a really good way to prepare. I did eat healthy and took my supplements. I probably missed 1 or 2 days, but yeah, that was okay. Another big part was financially. I wanted to give birth at a particular hospital. It wasn't that cheap, so we had to prepare for it. We saved up for that, so the mental load of that was taken away. Those things kind of made my delivery a little bit easier. So yeah, that was it, and it was quite the experience, but I loved it, and I am grateful to God for how things went, and that myself and the baby are safe and really good. So yeah, please share with me what your experience was as a mom or as a dad watching everything happening. How was that for you? So thank you so much for watching this video. Be kind to yourself. See you in the next video.